Hi, we're at the Irwin-Heimer Group UK factory for this month's road test. It's the Elddis Autoquest 115 and it's the 2023 model. It's still a two-berth, but it's a bit longer than before and it has a few other tweaks. Let's go and have a closer look. Elddis like to keep things light, so they use their traditional bodywork technique here. They call it solid. What it means is it's fully bonded and therefore less likely to suffer from water ingress. It's a slightly upgraded Peugeot Boxer chassis as well, and it's 3,500 kilo maximum weight, so you've got a lot of extra payload. Inside, you've got nice lightweight furniture, it's got a nice light finish to it as well, and then there's a particularly sort of solid feel to the cushioning in the lounge here as well, with a good quality upholstery to match. There's just the one engine and transmission offering from Peugeot here on this Autoquest 115. It's the 140 brake horsepower engine and it's the 6-speed manual gearbox. There's no automatic, I'm afraid. But what it will be good for, and I'm going to stick my neck out a bit here, but I think you'll get at least 30 to the gallon on your general touring in a vehicle like this. As I say, it's nice and light. It'll handle particularly well as well. Good steering from Peugeot, of course, power assisted, partly padded steering wheel with the usual steering wheel controls. There's also a Pioneer stereo system and cab air conditioning is now standard. This is a really roomy lounge now, especially bearing in mind this is only a two-berth, but you can invite plenty of friends along here. That extra body length, that's all translated inside into extra seat length. So you've got an extra sort of 45 centimetres or so of settee, added to which you've got the swivel cab seats, which are height adjustable as well. Good sized windows either side. There's no sunroof, but that's, you know, this is a budget motorhome after all. It still feels very light inside thanks to the light interior, and there's a freestanding table as well, which is nice and easy to manoeuvre, and it stows in the wardrobe when you don't need it. Nighttime in the 115 gives you a choice of two single beds that are decent length and very easy to make up. Just remove the backrests. Or you could go the whole hog and have a transverse double as we have here. I've switched around the seat squabs because there is a slight knee roll to each one, and it just makes it easier to have that flatter section in the middle of this double bed, and then you drop the backrests in easy enough. They're on slatted bases that extend out, so you've got good support. You also have easy access to the washroom and the kitchen. There's lighting all round and blinds and curtains. Well, as I say, it's a classic floor plan, this, with the kitchen here across the back and the washroom in the corner there. The kitchen itself is quite well equipped. It's got a full cooker, so there's a separate oven and grill, and 3 gas rings on the top. The sink here is in matching black, immediately alongside, and there's a handy bit of worktop here as well. There's actually a little bit of extra worktop, should you wish, from this pull-out section here, and there's some drawer storage down below and a locker at floor level. There's just enough room under the sink to put the Dometic fridge, and then if you want more worktop, you can just come around the corner here, the other side of the habitation door, and you've got this surface here and good storage above and below. Kitchen storage extends across the top with these double lockers. The one on this side has racking for your plates and cups. As you'd expect in a motorhome like this, it's a fairly compact washroom. Nevertheless, it has all the fittings. There's the usual Thetford swivel bowl toilet here, and then there's a shower tray that's nice and deep. It's only got the one plug hole, however. For showering itself, there's a shower on a riser bar here, and it's an Eco Camel model, so it's particularly water efficient. The shower tap and the sink tap fittings are in chrome. The sink itself is a circular countertop model with a click-clack plug hole. And then there's a mirror in here, but there's not a window. Budget again, but there is some storage. There's a locker on the back wall, it's got double doors and it's got shelving. Now, bearing in mind this is a budget motorhome, you're not expecting loads and loads of details or frills, as you might call them, but things to watch out for. There are roller blinds and mosquito nets here at each window, curtains around the cab windows. There's some good storage above the cab as well, all open shelving. The locker space is particularly good, up high level and in both the seat bases, although there's a bit more room on the near side. And then there are things like the extra hooks in the washroom, main sockets and TV socketry as well. And there's the controls over there for the well heating and hot water systems. So relatively free of frills, but all the basics are here and a little bit more. 2023 prices for the Elddis Autoquest 115 are still to be announced as we do this video, but one thing's for sure, they are going to be highly competitive. If you want a bit more luxury, look out for dealers' special edition versions. Otherwise, this is what you get.